Hey, we got one. Who's in here? Who is it? Or maybe not. I know, man. They don't work. It sucks. It pisses me off. I can't get nobody in these or no responses on my videos or nothing because ain't nobody getting notifications, dude. It sucks. It sucks. Pisses me off. Hey, man. I don't know. I don't know if you heard or not, but there's what up, Cushman? What's going on, guys? I don't know if you, Cushman, I don't know if you've heard, man, but there's a lot of articles coming out now that, especially with the last couple of like a day and a half, 2 days, they're saying that Kyrie is definitely not happy here, man. He's done two interviews in like the last, I don't know, 12 hours, and you should hear him talk, man. He ain't happy at all. There is more than a good chance that he's leaving. There is definitely more than a good chance that he's leaving. He's headed out of town. What's up, Midwest? Hey, man, I was just saying that there's been a couple of articles out now and even a couple of interviews about Kyrie leaving, or at least him being, pretty unhappy here. So there's before it was just kind of speculation, but there's more than a good chance that he's going to be leaving. He won't be a Celtic next year. I would be shocked if he is. I think he's out of here. Especially if they don't make any big splashes in the offseason. If they don't land a big talent in the offseason, I think he's out of here. I think he's leaving. I don't think he likes dealing with the young kids, and it's it's him though. It's not like it's other players though. It's all him. It's all in his own mind, man. He was. Did they really? Oh, dude, YouTube is childish as hell, and that's legit. That ain't no lie. YouTube is childish as hell. It is back from dinner. Nice, nice. Yeah, man. The trolls are for real. They suck. When I have an idea for a pretty good giveaway. When I hit 250 subs. Um, yeah, dude. I don't think Kyrie's gonna be here next year. At least from what I've seen, the last couple of interviews he's done, he's definitely not happy. He's you could just hear it in his voice, the level of frustration that he's at. I don't think he likes playing with these young kids that are trying to make a name for themselves. I don't think so, Cushman. I don't think so, man. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I don't think he's staying. I don't see it. I mean, at least from what the interviews that he's given. You want to know, Cushman? You want to know what the main? You want to know what the problem? Yeah, Midwest. I'll subscribe to you, man. As soon as I'm done with this stream, I'll definitely subscribe. You want to know what the problem with Kyrie is? When he came to the Celtics, he thought it was going to be his team and his team alone. And like we thought, see the Celtics. This is where they kind of I think they kind of overestimated it. The Celtics thought that winning was at the top of Kyrie's list. It's clearly not. It's not. He wants Kyrie wants to be the center of attention, and he wants his own team. That's what he wants. He doesn't want to. You should hear him in these interviews, man. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to deal with the young kids trying to make a name for themselves, Tatum and Brown. Is it snowing there, Midwest? It's Well, in order to be a leader, that's what you gotta do. When you're a leader, you gotta deal with all the young kids, and you gotta mentor them and stuff like that. If you don't want that, then you don't want to be a leader. It's starting to, it's there. It's a little snow flurry here. See, I don't think I don't think winning is his priority. Because if it really was, then he would stay with the Celtics. Because they're his best shot to get back. They're his best shot right now to get back against the Warriors. Yeah, they're his best shot to get back against the Warriors. So I can't see why he wouldn't stay. I just don't get it. It's just, I mean, everything points to him leaving. He's really given. Oh, dude, YouTube has pissed me off the last week. It sucks, dude. It sucks. YouTube is brutal. Nobody gets my notifications. Goose, Bad Dog, the Entertainer, they all tell me no. It's not, man. It's definitely not. All of them guys, Goose, the Entertainer, Bad Dog, all of them guys. I don't get any of theirs, and I don't think they get mine. It's all jacked up. And then like I was saying earlier, on the other one I have. Hey Scott, what's up, man? We're just talking a little basketball and ranting about how YouTube sucks. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, all the indications, at least from the Boston media, from my point of view, and from what the beat writers are saying, and from what a lot of the guys who have access into the locker room are saying, he's not happy. He's not happy, and he don't like playing here. But I mean, you got to question though, like he wasn't happy playing with LeBron and winning a ring with LeBron. He wasn't happy there, and he shot his mouth off out in with the Cavaliers, and he got they shipped him to us, and now he's not happy here, and he's winning on both teams. So what I mean, I don't know what the hell more he wants. He's winning on both teams, and he's still unhappy. So What's up, Rogue? Nothing, man. I'm just ranting about Kyrie Irving and how he's not happy at being a Celtic and how I don't think he'll be here next year. So it's him. It's him, Arter. Patriots, what's up? Hey, I see all my mods in here, right? I see all my mods in here. If Patriots GOAT get out of hand and act a fool, don't be afraid to whack him with your shovel. Because I almost had to whack him with mine last night in another stream. So keep y'all shovels strong. I'm just saying, Patriots GOAT, we watching you. You get out of hand, and I have one of my mods whack you with a shovel so fast make your head spin. Yeah, man. So I honestly think I honestly think Kyrie's not going to be here next year. With everything that's been going for half the season now, he's been trashing the young kids. For half the season, he's been trashing all the young kids. Every time somebody puts a microphone in his face, he's got something negative to say about Brown or Tatum. Yeah, man, I told you I had to whack him with my shovel twice in that stream. If I had to take a guess where Kyrie was going, if you're asking me, he's going to go to a team where he's going to be the leader. So I don't think it's going to be the Knicks either because the Knicks are loading up. Do you really think he's going to go to a team? Let's say the Knicks do get a KD. Do you really think he's going to go to a team and play second fiddle to KD? I know you were, man. That's the Midwest. That's the stream that he was acting like an idiot to you and typing all that dumb shit and trying to pick a fight with you. I don't put up with that, man. My shovel gang don't put up with that. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, that's Patriots for life? Hey, what? Yep, thank you. Thank you, Cushman. Thank you. Shovel gang him. Yeah, bury him, guys. Get him out of here. Thank you. My shovel gang be on point. Exactly. The fuck out of here. I hear you. What's up, Russ? I am a Patriots guy, but I don't. Because Patriots GOAT is a jackwagon. That's why we hate him. I am a Patriots guy. But when you act like a jackwagon, you get whacked with a shovel. That's how it goes. That's how it goes around here. I can't Midwest. It's YouTube is stupid. I know, and Patriots GOAT, and then he started acting like an idiot. If we're talking about Patriots for life, that's why He started acting like a moron, and Chris took his mod away because he was an idiot. And now everybody shovels him because he's an idiot. Yeah, see, Rogue, that's you, dude. YouTube sucks. It sucks. I don't get anybody's notifications, even when I ring the bell, even when I click the bell and ring on it, and I get nothing. It sucks. And Rogue, they pulled one of my, I don't know if you that one of my streams, you could hear a commercial in the background. That's true. Um, you could hear a commercial in the background. It wasn't even shown on the screen. You could just hear it in the background. And YouTube pulled my stream for copyright. I'm fighting that though, and I'm hopefully gonna get that video back, that stream back up. So what do you guys think? Do you? Yeah, Rogue. They flagged me. They flagged me because you could hear the commercial in the background. It wasn't even shown on the screen. I'm talking to you guys like this. I was talking to them like this, and you could hear it in the background, and they flagged me anyways. I emailed YouTube to see if I'm fighting it. I'm definitely fighting it to get my stream put back up. But that was stupid as hell. Dude, they're ridiculous. I got a friend that works for Google, and even they've said that it's getting out of control. You watch, man. Like another thing that's going to be changing is the super chat policies. They're going to take a bigger percentage out of the super chats because they don't like that you're making money. Dude, it's stupid. It's stupid. I know, Scott. I agree, man. They shouldn't. And it's one thing if you could see it on the, if I'm talking to you guys and the TVs in the background. It's one thing if you could see it, but you couldn't even see it. Yeah, it's 70-30, but Rogue Dog. It's going up. The percentage that YouTube is going to take is going up. At least that's what I've heard. At least that's what I've heard. That's what I mean, Patriots go. I agree, man. Like I said, I, I emailed YouTube, and I'm fighting it. I'm fighting the flag so I can get my stream put back up. But I don't know. What was I right about, Scott? Or what was that for? I didn't catch all of that. A lot of the stuff, I mean, I've just heard things. I don't know if they're really true, if they're all true, but I mean, I'm hearing them, I'm reading them on like blogs and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, guys, I would appreciate it. The like, if you guys hit the like, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. Like, let's say the Knicks get KD though, that means Kyrie's not going there. If the Knicks get Kevin Durant or Anthony Davis, Kyrie's not going there because he's not going to want to play second fiddle again. No, it's him, dude. It's him. It's Kyrie himself. It's the attitude. He won a ring in Cleveland, and he was winning in Cleveland, and he shot his mouth off because he didn't like playing second fiddle to to LeBron. So he shot his mouth off and um, got shipped out of Cleveland. Now he's in Boston and he's winning again. They've played well for most of the season. He's winning again, and he's shooting his mouth off because he doesn't like working with the young kids. And like Brown and Tatum are trying to make a name for themselves, so that they're he doesn't like working with guys like that though, because he's not the center of attention. He wants his own team. Bro, no one's gonna give you a mod. No one. Patriots go. No offense, dude. No one's giving you a mod. I do like the Red Sox Midwest sports. I do. I'll be the first to admit though, I don't follow them as much as I used to. I just don't have the time to dedicate to watching the games being this as long as they are. But I still do follow them, just definitely not as much as I used to. I think the Sox have a really good shot at yeah, because Crazy Dog doesn't know how you actually are, you dumbass. Yeah, somebody shovel gang Pat's goat, please. Thank you. That's what we do with trolls around here. I don't know, Scott. I know I've been to the Arizona training, spring training a bunch, the Cactus League. Uh, I've been to a couple of those games actually. I've never been to the spring training down in Florida. I've never been down. All the times I've been to Florida, it's been in like this time of year or January. I've been to a couple of the spring training games down in Arizona, the Cactus League. I've been to three Padres spring training. I think it was the Padres. I think. If my channel ever gets that big, man, I'll definitely do a call-in show. I want to before I do that, I want to get it a little bit, I want to get a couple more, maybe a couple hundred subs before I do a call-in, but I definitely will. It's definitely on the radar for me to start doing. I would like to do one. Yeah, man, I hear you, Rogue. I know they do. They well, here's the thing. They it's Kyrie's priorities have shifted. That's the problem. He's I know Chris Senor. I know, man. I don't get any of your notifications either. I get nothing. Nobody gets them. It's I hear you though, Rogue. It happens to a ton of high priced athletes because their priorities change. Once they win a ring, it's no longer about winning a ring. It's about getting the next goddamn big payday. You know, that's what it turns into. Really, that's weird. I'll have to when I get done with this stream. I'll have to take a look at that. uh, I already have an email into Rogue. They do. I have an email into YouTube to try and get my other stream back too. That I lost because of a stupid copyright. Yeah, no, it does, Rogue. As soon as athletes win that first ring, especially in especially in basketball, um, it definitely, especially in basketball, it definitely happens a lot. I don't know if you guys just to touch on baseball for a second. I know we're kind of talking basketball, but just from the I read an article today that I don't know if it's completely true or not or where it's coming from, but they said the Bryce Harper deal when it does drop could be as high as 400 million. And I thought that dude. That's if he gets anywhere close, if he gets over 325, that's ridiculous. $400 million. That's yeah, 400 million for a baseball contract. You believe that? 10 years for 400. I don't care who you are, man. Not even some of the greatest baseball players in history are worth that much money. Yeah, dude, that's what I said. Wow. That was my reaction too. That's ridiculous. No, man, I just turned it. I just wanted to mention that real quick because I thought that was stupid. But I mean, you know what could happen to the Celtics though if they do lose Kyrie. If they do lose Kyrie, then the most logical thing that they could do is put all their effort into chasing down Anthony Davis. I mean, but I've also heard it's been leaked out of Kyrie's camp. It it's also been leaked out of Kyrie's camp that if they don't land somebody big in free agency, Anthony Davis or one of these guys, or somebody high caliber, then Kyrie's leaving anyways. So it's like the Celtics, man, they're kind of in a lose lose, they lose lose situation. Kyrie's kind of holding them. He's kind of holding them hostage. So we'll see what happens, man. It's definitely. Uh, I don't understand why he would leave though, because I mean the Celtics are one of the best teams in uh in the East. What's up, Jedi? Nothing. We're just talking about the Celtics. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I think it's BS. Detonator, what's up, man? Just kind of talking about the Celtics and how I think Kyrie's going to be leaving. I don't think he's going to be on this team next year unless they make a huge move in free agency by some miracle. Send him to the Nets. I know, Midwest. Nobody does. Nobody does. And I can't. And the moderator thing works sometimes, and it doesn't work. That's all messed up too. Because sometimes I can make people mods, and sometimes I can't. What up, sexy goat? What's going on, man? Google hates everybody right now, Scott. What up, Skins? It is, man. It is falling apart. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Kyrie, if he does leave, do you think he'll stay in the East, or do you think he's stupid enough to go somewhere out west? Because if he goes out west, he's out of his mind. Because we all know who's winning. We all know who's winning the West for the next 3 years. If he's smart and he knows what's good for him, he'll stay here. He'll stay in the East. Even if he leaves the Celtics, he'll still stay in the East. Yeah, see, I know. That's exactly what I'm thinking. He'd be stupid to go west. He'd be stupid to go west. My That would be it would be interesting. It would be interesting, Jedi. But I was saying earlier that Kyrie was on the Cavs with LeBron, living in LeBron's shadow, and he shot his mouth off and got sent out of the Cavs sent him away, and now he was winning. He was winning with the Cavaliers, and now the Celtics have him and they're winning, and he's shooting his mouth off again because he's not happy. So like, it's not a problem with the team, with the Celtics. It's him. It's all Kyrie. The problem is all Kyrie. It's his own. He's got this thing where he needs to be the center of attention all the damn time, and he doesn't want any part of the young. He doesn't want any part of the young kids. So like if he's going to go to a team, it's going to be a really crappy team where he's going to be the center of attention. And if the Knicks get KD, I don't think he's going to the Knicks because he doesn't. Because once again, he'll be what up, Chris? He'll be if he goes to the Knicks and the Knicks get KD, he'll be standing. He'll be living in Kevin Durant's shadow. I don't know though, Chris, because I was talking about it earlier, right? So the Cavs, he was on the Cavs and he shot his mouth off because he wasn't happy with living in LeBron's shadow the whole time he was with the Cavs, and they were winning. He won a freaking ring with them, and then he shoots his mouth off, and the Cavs send him over to us, right? They send him to us, and now he's with us, and the Celtics are winning. They're winning, they're playing well, and he's shooting his mouth off again. So it's not a Celtics problem, it's a Kyrie problem. The guy's got an attitude issue. He don't want any part of the young kids. Jason Tatum and Brown are trying to make a name for themselves, and Kyrie wants all the attention. He can't take the fact that that he's not the center of attention. So, in my opinion, if the Knicks get if the Knicks get KD, I don't think Kyrie's going to go to the Knicks because he's not going to want to live in KD's shadow because he will be in Kevin Durant's shadow if he goes to the Knicks. But here's the thing, Chris. If you don't, right? If you guys don't get Kevin Durant, and you just and he's not there, and let's say you lose out on Durant, and you know what I mean. You could get Anthony Davis and Kyrie because I don't think I think with Anthony Davis there, it might be enough to kind of draw Kyrie there because Kyrie would be the point guard and it would be his team. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. All I know, Chris, is that like I was saying earlier in the stream, man, that there's he's done two. Yeah, it's looking like that, man. But I do. I mean, that might cost you guys, though. You know what I mean? It could cost you. It Yeah, no, I agree with that, Chris. I think the Knicks they wouldn't make a move like that Porzingis move without knowing something or somebody's they're going to get something in return for it. Yeah, that's a move you don't make unless you know that you're going to get something in return for it cuz you don't he was a huge part of the Knicks for them to just give it up. Yeah, they definitely are, man. The Raptors are playing well. What up, goat? What are you doing, man? No, so it's definitely gonna be interesting. Yeah, Chris, Entertainer, they're gonna be tough to beat. The Raptors are gonna be tough to beat. If the Celtics could ever pull their head out of their ass, they would give them a run. But for some reason, it's just they just have been struggling lately. I just can't stand Kyrie's attitude about all this. He's got the worst attitude ever about all this. Russ, you think he'll go to L.A.? I don't know. LA is kind of a long shot. Why would you go out there, man? You're gonna, he already complained once about I should come to New York. Yeah, but see, Russ, you're saying he should go back. Russ, you're saying he should go back to LA with LeBron to living under LeBron's shadow, living in LeBron's shadow again. He already tried that, man. He already tried that, and and he didn't. He complained about living in LeBron's shadow in Cleveland. So what? I don't think it's going to be any different in L.A. He's still going to be living in LeBron's shadow. I don't know. The only reason they would get along better is that he realized how hard it is to be that head superstar on a team and be that role model for all for everybody, for the young kids and all that. That would be my only guess, because it's not an easy role, but LeBron's a planet player and makes it look easy. So, and it's really not. That would be my guess. I just can't see him going to LA. Turkey sliders, huh? I'll have to check that out. Chris, I agree with man. Entertainer, I agree. He should have never went to LA. That was a big mistake. But then again, dude, look at all. It's not just basketball, right? Let's for a second. I know we're kind of focusing on basketball and talking about basketball, but let's kind of look bigger picture here. It's all of sports, dude. There is no team loyalty anymore. There's none of this. There's none of these guys that There's no team loyal, not or at least not a lot of it anymore. Of this team loyalty, they players play hard because they play for the next big contract. And when they get that contract, the priorities shift. It's 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 all about the money, dude. Sports nowadays is all about the money. It's not about loyalty or any of this crap. You boil it all down, these guys are a bunch of greedy little shits, and they play hard for the money and nothing else. I know, Scott, they do. Rogue, I hear you. It's not about championships anymore. It's about the money. It's about the money and the market you play in, and the loyalty and the passion for sports nowadays is gone. It's gone. That's why a lot of these sports are losing viewers left and right. Why do you think baseball is dying? Baseball is a dying sport because the loyalty and the passion for the game is gone, and it's gone. That's why that sport is dying, and in 15 years baseball will no longer be America's pastime. He'll Pete Rose will probably get in. He'll probably get in at some point. I agree. I agree with you, Rogue. He should be in there. He should be. I definitely agree. David, I doubt that. I seriously doubt that. Scott, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. I'm watching college basketball, guys. See, David, I've the earliest I've heard he would be back would be the end of 2020. That's what I heard. Did he really? That's cool. Yeah, I heard the end of 2020. Well, you got to figure he's they got to you got to figure they got to he's got to get cleared by the doctors from the hospital, and then he's got to get cleared to go back to training, back to training, and then they got to find the right spot to bring him back in. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's accurate. I'm looking forward to that Bad Dog Entertainer stream tonight. I don't know if you guys are. Or aren't. I am. That's gonna be good. No, I hear you, David. I'm definitely looking forward to the Entertainer Talking Sports stream tonight. Him and Bad Dog. That should be a good one. I hear you, Dave. I hear you. I hear you. I know, man. You guys always show up. Wow. You want to know what I spent for the Super Bowl? That's a lot of money, man. 300. Well, with Jesus, without the fees, huh? Blacklist now, huh? I'm thinking I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try for the upcoming football season. I'm gonna try and maybe not live stream a little bit of the game, but I'll put like I'm gonna put definitely put game day videos out for the games. That's gonna happen. So every all the Pats games that I go to, I'll put videos out on, like game day vids and in stadium videos. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people would like the in stadium stuff. Don't play commercials in the background. Seriously, I know. I hear you. Like I said, I think I'm gonna win because you, I think hearing the audio of the commercial is okay. I don't think you can visibly show it, but I do think hearing the audio is okay. At least for what I've read about YouTube's policies. I think I should be okay. So, like I said, I'm definitely fighting it. So we'll find out what they say, and hopefully I get to put that stream back up because that was a long stream. That was like an hour and a half stream, and it had like a lot of views on it. So we'll find out. Who the hell knows with YouTube? Yeah, see, that's what I thought, Scott. The big thing with the commercials is I don't think you can dude, they suck. I hope the YouTube CEOs and board members get stung in the balls by a hornet. I've had just about enough of YouTube. Kyrie is unhappy, man. He's unhappy because I don't think he wants to put up with see control. Well, he's dude. It's a maturity thing. It's a maturity thing to me. He's he's on. If you just look back, like at the Cavs, right? He was living in LeBron's shadow on the Cavs, and he was winning there, and he was unhappy, and he shut his mouth off, and he came here. He was unhappy there, and he shut his mouth off. So they sent him to the Celtics. They sent him to a better organization. The Celtics are a better organization than the Cavs, and the Celtics are finally winning. They're winning, and he's still shooting his mouth off and acting immature, and doesn't want to put up with the young guys. You know what I mean? Trying to make a name for themselves. So in my opinion, dude, in my opinion, it's just an immaturity thing. Like LeBron is good enough. He's good enough where he could make all those players around him better. I don't think Kyrie's there yet, and he's acting real immature. And it's to me, it's not a Cavaliers issue or a Celtics issue. It's a Kyrie issue. The guy's just immature. I mean, don't get me wrong. His. Well, here's the thing: the team with Isaiah Thomas had a better attitude. They had a better attitude with Isaiah Thomas. The overall attitude of the team ever since Kyrie has got there is nowhere near what it was when when Isaiah was there. The attitude of the team completely changed. Kyrie's got to learn how to deal with these. You know, either he's got to learn to deal with not being the center of attention, or get the hell out of here. It's just something he's got to deal with. The Chargers don't scare anybody. They're choke artists. They're almost as bad as the damn Falcons. It's just tough though, because like we brought Kyrie expecting, we brought him in expecting him to be that locker room presence and that locker room leader and all, and to lead the team to the finals, and he's just acting like an immature little jerk off. Dude, skater die. He definitely has to. He's got to be more mature. He has to be. He has to. He's got to get used to these. He's got to get used to the young guys wanting to make a name for themselves, and the young kids are going to want to make a name for themselves, and he's got to get used to that. He's well. It's what he's doing now with the Boston media. It's all like he's just saying what when people ask him about staying here and all this other stuff, he's just telling people what they want to hear. And when he's mad, when he gets angry is when you see how he really feels. Yeah, he's dude. The thing with him is when you don't have a microphone in his face, and when he's not upset, he says exactly what everybody in Boston wants to hear him say. He's a professional, but when he gets angry, his true color. When he gets frustrated, his true colors come out, and he tells you exactly how he feels. He don't want to be here, man. He wants to. You know what's going to happen? He's going to go to a team where he's going to go to a horrible team in the East, and he might be the center of attention, but they're going to win. They'll win 30 games a year. That's what's going to happen, man. He's just not mature enough, you know? I mean, he's only like 27 years old. No, I know. I hear you, dude. I hear you. I hear you. That's for sure. I know. I agree. I agree for sure. I definitely agree. It's just tough. It's definitely tough. And it's so frustrating too because he's such a good basketball player. You know what I mean? It's so frustrating too because he's such a good ball player, and the talent is ridiculous, and we're stuck dealing with all of this crap. We're stuck dealing with his emotional baggage. It's a shame. I really do wish he would grow up. No, I hear you. I hear you. You can't really do anything. Scott. Oh, I think I'm gonna go for a couple more minutes, and then I'll end this thing and see everybody in Bad Dog and the Entertainers stream. I'll go for a few more minutes though. No problem, Skater Dive, man. I'm a diehard Boston fan. I live in Massachusetts, and I love my teams, man. I love all these sports teams. You know, I hear you, Skater. I do too, man. I hope they work it out. I hope they sit him down and talk to him. And you live in Vermont, nice, man. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I hope they can work it out because the guy's talent is ridiculous. So losing him would definitely hurt. All right, guys. I appreciate the time. I had a lot of fun. I am going to. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough question. I appreciate y'all watching, though. I had a lot of fun. I will catch y'all in Bad Dog and the Entertainers stream. And as always, guys, see you later. Have a good one.